Hello everyone, it's Happy, and today we're going to be talking about the AMX 50B. But before we start, don't forget to like, comment, as well as subscribe underneath this video. We're about to start, so grab a drink, as well as something to eat, and let's go! Alright, so let's start off in the hangar or the garage as usual, and let's talk about the equipment, ammunition, provisions, blah blah blah, etc, etc. But let's look at the stats first. So I managed to do over 3.2k on this thing, but the win rate sucks. I don't know why, but I play for damage, not win rates, but you know, both go hand in hand. And I just wanted to say thank you to your mom. That is his nickname, not your mom. So yeah, for giving me this legendary camouflage on this tank. Big shout out to you, thank you so much. And now let's look at the equipment. So we take calibrated shells because we don't need ventilation system. It improves almost nothing. Everything else is standard as on every heavy. And then we have improved modules. And then we increase the HP because the tank has pretty much no armor. Toolbox because the tracks hold nothing. And then consumable delivery system, engine accelerator, and obviously the improved optics because I think it already makes sense. This gun doesn't have adrenaline. So in terms of ammunition, again, everything is standard. Depends on whatever you want, but I carry it like this. In terms of provisions, everything is also standard, the most expensive stuff, because I can afford to do so, and I would advise you to do the same. And consumables, exactly the same, but we don't have adrenaline, and engine power boost is very efficient on this tank to get into positions very, very early. So that's the whole setup, and now let's look at the gameplay. Just watch how quickly I destroy this Vickers. It takes like 10 seconds and he's pretty much gone. Just look, one shot, you ram him with your speed, and then you shoot him another time, and then the third time he's out. He's gone. Good night, boy. The clip from before was a very short clip showing what the AMX 50B can do sometimes, but this is an actually amazing game. Almost 10k damage is dealt in this game, and it's amazing. I've never seen anything like it, and yeah, so I'm going to be talking about the tank. You pay attention to what I say, as well as the gameplay at the same time. And hopefully everything will be great. So the AMX 50B is a French heavy tank. Obviously, we all know this. What are its main advantages? It is the gun dispersion, accuracy, etc, etc. Gun handling is top notch. Minus 10 degrees, and one of the best gun dispersions in the game in terms of accuracy, etc, etc. You know it all. It's one of the best guns for heavy tanks at tier 10. Literally, one of the best. It has 3 shells in its magazine, and it can do 1200 damage in just 6 seconds. That is crazy. And plus it has its amazing speed. It's one of the best at tier 10 in terms of heavies. So you have a very good combination of two. In terms of armor, you will get troll bounces. Especially the front plate is super thick. Nothing goes through the front plate. Obviously the turret and the sides can be HE'd. But if you wiggle your gun mantlet, you can sometimes bounce tanks for pretty much free, and it works most of the time. As you can see, the Vickers bounced us, and the AMX 50B gives a shot back in return very, very easily. So that was the armor. But how to play this tank? You quickly come to a position at the start of the game, give the enemy 3 shots, take in 1 shot back, and go back, reload, and do the same. Literally, you give out all 3 shots to one tank, he returns 1 shell, and then you go back to your position. Easy. Reload and keep doing it, and you will easily do damage. The AMX 50B is probably the best tank to actually do damage at tier 10. But only if you're a decent player. If you're not as good, it will kind of be hard to actually do damage because the tank, well, it doesn't really have any armor, especially it gets HE'd very easily if you're not careful about the sides and the sides of the turret. So that's that. So yeah, just to run through everything, the speed is amazing, the gun is amazing, armor is very weak, but at the same time you will get troll bounces because we are playing World of Tanks Blitz. So that is that. Amazing combination of everything. Rush to a position at the start of the game, give out 3 shots, take in 1, and repeat. You will easily be able to spit out damage as long as you're not on the front lines, you're always with a teammate, and everything will be great. Just watch out for being HE'd. So now in terms of the game, as you can see, it's a 3 versus 3, and our hero here in the AMX 50B is going to fight a Death Star 1 versus 1. And now just look at this game. Just look at this gameplay and what the gun can do. Obviously the Death Star bounces, boom, and now he gives out 3 shots for around 1,200, and that's crazy. That is crazy. And because of the speed, it can just circle around the Death Star just like any other medium, and that's it. The Death Star is done for, and he's 2 shots and he'll be out. He'll be out of the game. As you can see, the drum reloads very quickly, and there isn't really anything to complain about. The tank has everything going for it. In my humble opinion, this is the best heavy tank at tier 10. Nothing even comes close to it. Maybe in tournaments it sucks, because back in the day when they still didn't buff the HP pool on heavies, 2 AMX 50Bs could easily take out a full heavy tank on their own in tournaments, if all the shots connected, of course. Nowadays, 2 full AMX 50Bs cannot take out most heavies like the IS-4, E100 or a mouse. So that's a problem, and that's why you see them a lot less in terms of tournaments. But for random battles, where all you want to do is do some high damage, this is probably the best option to go for. The whole line is also decent, so none of the tanks are super trashy or just outright bad. So I think this is probably the best heavy at tier 10. Some people say the E5, especially from the video yesterday. A lot of people got triggered about the E5. Well, that's how it goes, you know. The E5 is trash compared to the 50B. It's very mediocre, but the 50B stands out because of the mobility and the gun. Nothing else to say. So now again, in terms of the game, as you can see, the 50B is just circling the Jagdpanzer 100 because of the speed. Easy, one more shot, and the E100 is gone. Now it's just a T30. And as you can see, the T30's alpha will not go through, and so again, he has his mobility to actually hide behind a rock, even though, you know, the T30 is reloading. So as you can see, this game demonstrated all the advantages of the AMX 50B when compared to any other heavy. The mobility and the gun and the trollish armor, boom, it's done. Nothing else comes close. The best heavy tank at tier 10. As you can see, he's not trading shots, he just wipes out the T30 and every single tank he came across. Easy. Nothing else to say, nothing more to show. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Happy is out, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.